lines for every country to roll it out uniformly throughout the globe. India is one of the founding member of that IQ team, and it had a commitment for implementing this project. So national rollout for this project will be launched very soon. Pilot has already been implemented, sorry, under which the diplomat and the official passports currently issued are on e-passport standards, which has a chip embedded into the back cover of the passport. The technology which has been used again is the same as COSTA standards, but it's with a little bit of enhancements in order to meet the ICAO defined standards for e-passport. And it was a perfect marriage of these two standards to come out with a unique experiment in India, which has been successfully implemented. This has not only made India as a country which has an indigenous technology for an international standards, it's also an open standard which can be adopted by any country in the globe. And it also enables complete interoperability. Complete interoperability means the ICAO standards provided the mechanism to have an kind of interoperability which was just for the verification and reading the passport's chip. But the kind of interoperability which we have talked about and we have implemented it in India is not just the reading and verification, but also the memory design of the smart card, the technology which smart card chip uses inside the e-passport, and personalization and writing. So this keeps an organization away from vendor locking. Whenever a particular contract is over, another vendor takes over, and the chip which he uses again is complying to certain standards. So that way we have been kept the whole project away from vendor locking, and uniform standards are being used. So the technology is 64K microprocessor based inlays embedded to the back cover. Is COSTA CL compliant operating system. COSTA CL is the superset of ICAO standards, passive authentication and basic access control. And there are logical data groups, DG1, DG2, DG3. And in India, we are using 5 DG groups, while ICAO has made DG1, DG2, and DG3 as mandatory, remaining all are optional. COSTA CL ensures that project does not get into vendor or technology locking. PKI setup as per PKD guidelines. India is a PKD member. As I told you, India is a PKD founding member of the whole project, so it has its own commitments towards that. So this is how it has been implemented, the PKD technology. So our interoperability and the ICAO interoperability is compared in the slide, while ICAO defines the interoperability only in terms of reading and all across the globe from one country to another. While in our case, it is not just the reading, it is also personalization and writing into the chip. Another project which has been implemented using the smart card and biometrics technology is the RSBY, Rashtriya Swasthya Bima Yojana. This is for the economically weaker section of population, and under which it gets a cashless treatment at all the hospitals just through by inserting his card without paying any cash. Foolproof offline mechanism of authentication is used. Role-based authority delegation framework for delivery of services in hospital and health organization. Again, the same smart card technologies are being used for offline authentication because of the lack of availability of the network in various areas where the services are being delivered. The offline authentication mechanism of smart card have been adopted. Free annual health cover under this scheme for rupees 30,000, premium paid by government. Instant smart card issuance through field camps, which are normally planned, and camps are organized to deliver the cards. Beneficiary group is predefined because all the below poverty line members of the society are to be covered under this scheme. Card issuers technology standards are by government. Card issuance by insurance service provider, but owned by government. Security framework again by the government. Health service by impaneled hospitals. Health cover by insurance service provider. Data ownership is joint with insurance service provider and the government. Then another project which is currently under pilot being implemented is the public distribution system, which is again a smart card based system, which is currently being implemented in the state of Haryana and UT of Chandigarh. System of distribution of government subsidies to entitled families. Subsidies are given food grains, smart cards to each entitled family, smart cards to each entity is in supply chain. So when we implement a smart card based system, the smart card is not only given to the beneficiary or the beneficiary family, it is also given to all the stakeholders which are taking part in the whole complete supply chain. For example, in the case of PDS, there is a fair price shop owner, then there is a truck driver who basically get the commodity issued from the godowns and delivers it at various fair price shops. So wherever in all the linkages of the all the linkages of the process chain, there is a smart card-to-card transactions taking place. Therefore, a complete accountability getting established so that the leakages, whatever are there, can be plugged. So 64 kilobyte SCOSTA compliant smart cards are used. Fingerprint based verification at every point of transaction. Foolproof offline mechanism of authentication. Now coming to the interoperability standard for all these projects which I have just talked about. The government has evolved smart card standards, fingerprint and biometric standards, data standards and process standards. These standards were required to have a kind of interoperability established all across so that there is no vendor lock-in. There is a complete reading and writing interoperability across these states, across the boundaries of the states, across the vendor provided solutions. So those could be achieved only after these standards were released. So these are the smart card standards, and it's by default it's SCOSTA in India. These are open standard, no royalty or membership fee, maintained by government, derived from ISO 7816-4-8 and -9. Anyone can develop and apply for compliance certificate. So these are the biometrics standard. They are available at egovstandards.gov.in. Standards have been released for fingerprint, face, and iris. Fingerprint standards for the image, minutia storage and transmission, fingerprint, minutia extraction and matching. So the basis is ISO 19794. Facial image, again the basis is 19794 and ICAO, currently only for manual matching. So these are the standards only for targeted towards manual matching, the facial image. And then the iris is based on ISO 19794. Is it matured? That's a question mark. Even the 19794 for iris has not yet been matured. So there is a little bit of question marks in case of iris. DSI standards on EIDs are crucial for all kind of interoperabilities, cross-application standardization for common data elements, name, address, TOB, POB, etc. So specific data standards are available on the sites which are being used by different service providers to develop their software solutions for these applications. That's it. Thank you.